The White House is pushing back on fears that the ongoing trade war with China may lead the U.S. into a recession. Speaking on NBC's Meet the Press, Trump economic advisor Larry Kudlow says the U.S. is actually doing well.
We had some blockbuster retail sales consumer numbers towards the back end of last week, really blockbuster numbers. And in fact, despite a lot of worries with the volatile stock market, most economists on Wall Street towards the end of the week have been marking up their forecast.
Kudlow also insists that the trade conflict is not doing damage to the country, adding that talks with Beijing will start up again in the next 2 weeks. And if those talks go well, China could be invited to the U.S. for broader negotiations to end the trade war. However, even if those talks do result in further sit-downs, the White House still projects a 10% tariff increase in mid-December. On CNN's State of the Union, White House trade advisor Peter Navarro maintained that China is the one feeling the brunt of this trade war.
There's no evidence whatsoever that American consumers are bearing any of this. We know that China is slashing their prices, they're slashing the value of the yuan, they're hemorrhaging their manufacturing base.
But despite those assurances from the Trump administration, South Bend, Indiana Mayor and Democratic presidential candidate Pete Buttigieg says both sides are losing, with many Americans seeing their bottom lines affected.
We're paying the cost of these tariffs. We're going to see even more in the prices of consumer goods. There is clearly no strategy for dealing with the trade war in a way that will actually lead to results for American farmers or American consumers.
Buttigieg also says the tariffs are not the way to go, and if he were elected president, he would make a deal with the Chinese.